Hello, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Christopher Howell, and I am the San Antonio Fanatic. So the reason I have y'all here today, the reason I'm doing this video is because I want to talk about 5 things that you need to know about San Antonio. And one thing I need you to understand is this is part 1. I'm going to have 8 videos on things that you need to know about San Antonio. So if you're interested in these videos, please like and subscribe, and you'll be able to come back to these and look at these a little bit later on. So the very first thing I want to talk about today is I want to talk about our population in San Antonio. When it comes to the population of San Antonio, it is big, it is large. It's the 7th in the United States of America. So it is the 7th in the United States. It is 2nd in Texas, only beneath Houston. It's the 17th in North America. Wow, that's a lot of people. And when we're talking about population, we're not even talking about the surrounding areas. However, that being said, I want you to understand that I do live in San Antonio. I love San Antonio, and I want you all to love San Antonio as well. I will tell you that the traffic situation, I believe, is better than Austin, Houston, Dallas, Fort Worth, and many other huge cities in Texas. Especially if you know the side roads and the access roads and the different roads, you can get around traffic fairly easy. Do we have it? Yes. Is it perfect? No, absolutely not. But it's not that bad. So I just want you all to keep that in mind. When it comes to population, there is a total of 1,434,625 residents, and that is as of 2020. So the second thing I want to talk about is the county that we live in. So a lot of times people will come into San Antonio, they might go to the county tax office and they might say Bexar County. It is not Bexar County. I will tell you it looks like Bexar County because it's spelled B-E-X-A-R, but it is not Bexar County, it is Bexar County. So if you're going to live here, you need to know how to what to call the county, and you don't want to be embarrassed by going to somebody and you're like, yeah, I live in Bexar County, because they'll be like, what? Are you crazy? No, you're not from here. So you don't ever want that to happen. It is Bexar County. So the third thing I want to talk about, and you all probably already know this, but I'm going to go ahead and make sure you know, if you move to Texas, if you move to San Antonio, Texas, you're going to have to deal with some heat. It's okay, especially if you have vitamin D deficiencies. This is a good place for you. We get lots and lots and lots of sun, and we don't always get a lot of rain, but that's okay. And if you know that's going to happen, if you're willing to accept it, come here and love it, because I do. You can swim up to, it's October the 1st right now. I can go swimming because it's hot. October the 2nd, I can probably go swimming. So just got to understand, you live in Texas, you're going to deal with a little bit of heat. Now, this year was especially bad. It's 2023. We had around, it's like, last thing I heard, between 65 and 70 days over 100 degrees. That was bad. It was not normal, though. So just understand that's not a normal thing, but it does happen. So if you live here, I just need you to understand, you got to be prepared for the heat. I pulled up a climate chart. Looks like June, average high 91. July, average high 95. August, average high of 95. But let's look at the winter. So for December, average high is 64 degrees. January, average high 61. February, average high 67. So in February, when everybody else is freezing to death, they got 15 inches of snow on their car. They're snowed in. We can go out, we can have our sunroof open, enjoying life with the sun shining down on us. So, hey, you got the good with the bad. You got a mild winter and you got a very hot summer. So that being said, just accept it. That's what you all have to do here. And one good thing about the climate, you can always make jokes about it, right? And you can always have fun with it. All right, so the third thing I want to talk about, or maybe this is the fourth thing, I'm losing track. but we're going to talk about the Alamo. I'm sure you've heard about the Alamo. So the Alamo is one of the most famous events in San Antonio's history. People know about it around the globe. You go to the Alamo, it's fun, it's by the Riverwalk, you have a good time. You got to understand what the Alamo was about. Did you know we lost the Alamo? That's why they say, remember the Alamo. But so why is losing the Alamo, how did that help us? Well, when we lost the Alamo, what happened is we had a couple of people in the Alamo, and then there was a whole bunch of people that was fighting against us. And we still withstood the Alamo, and we still fought against them. And what happened is it was used as a rallying cry. So although the Texan defenders ultimately lost the battle, it became a symbol of resistance and independence for the Republic of Texas. So it was a rallying cry. They said, remember the Alamo! And that helped us to win. So that's the Alamo. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, and this is number 5 for today, I need y'all to understand that San Antonio is Military City, USA. There are about 300,000 active members of the military in San Antonio. They love the military here. They love the Army, they love the Air Force, they love the Navy, they love the Marines, and they love the Space Force. They love them all. And that's why I'm here. I am a military veteran, 20 years in the military. I retired, and I'm here. A lot of people come here, they see how great it is, and they stay just like myself. I was 20 years in the Army. I got out. I stayed here because I love everything about it. But this is Military City, USA. There's Fort Sam Houston, there's Lackland, and there's Randolph Air Force Base, plus there's Camp Bullis, and also don't forget about BAMC, which is a premier hospital here in San Antonio, Texas. I hope you all got a lot out of that. That was 5 things that you need to know about San Antonio, Texas. Once again, make sure you please like and subscribe and understand that I have about 7 more of these coming. There's a lot more things that you all need to know about San Antonio, Texas. All right. Thanks for tuning in. Y'all are awesome. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Also, something about myself is I am, before we go on to the, I can't get it out.